Hey guys, it's Shannon with Cranny Creations, and today we're going to be making a fun Pink-O-Ween cake. So I'm going to find myself over here real quick so I can see the comments. And if you pop on, say hello so I know you're watching. And if you are catching me live, then you'll see the red button up here in the corner. And if not, you're catching the replay. So please comment #replay so I know you watched. Let me see. I'm going to try to find me over here. Make sure I've got the volume turned down. A fun Pink-O-Ween cake. Okay. So how is everybody today? I am going live with the Sweet Success Studios 31 days of content. And the lineup today at 3 o'clock, Sam kicked us off and she made a Christmas cactus, a crazy cute Christmas cactus or something like that. And then Erica made a really cute pencil holder. And then me at 5 o'clock with Cranny Creations. And then after me at 6 o'clock is Raymond the Evercrafter. And then again, tomorrow we start over again at 3 o'clock with Paper Sweeties. And there's a whole day tomorrow as well. If you want to go to my page, I have the whole schedule is on my page. So welcome on in and thanks for watching. Hey Jennifer. Hey Miss Judy. How are you guys? Happy Saturday. So we're going to be making a cute Pink-O-Ween cake, and I have not prepped anything. So it's going to be hectic. I probably won't get the whole thing made, but we'll see what we get. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use, this is just a piece of foam sheet. It actually starts out, it's like, you know, this big, and I cut it down. This is the Silly Winks, and I got this from Hobby Lobby, but Ginger with Glitzy Creation by Ginger also sells a much better quality foam sheet, so I would recommend hers if you have the time to get it. So we're going to use, I want to make a pattern on my cake. So I'm going to use this Argyle pattern. And I cut mine in half because this is really big. This is like I think it's like 24 by 24. So pretty big stencil. So I cut it in half so I don't have to fight the whole thing. So I'm going to use this. Hey, Cheryl. So let's see. I just want to get this on so that I want to kind of make it, you know, the pattern to go about as straight as possible on here. So I'm going to give it a little adjusting. And then I'm just going to smooth it down. Normally, some surfaces I would fuzz it, which would be like put it on and off of a cloth so that it didn't stick. But since I'm doing the foam sheet, it doesn't stick to that anyways. So this, I'm going to be using the Chalkology paste in the color of Strawberry Swirl. This was a color of the month, and it's like a really metallic pink color. It's kind of a coral pink. So I just put it on and pull it through, and I am going to probably get it on my table, but it's just easier this way. So how's everybody today? Normally I'm the person that when I have a live like this in an event or something, I'll prep and plan and be totally ready, and not today. Today is not that day for me. So I had somewhat of a unexpected family emergency, so I've been at the hospital, and I'm glad to be here with you guys now. Okay. So once you put it on, you just take your squeegee and you go over it, and that removes the excess. And then I put any leftover in here. And then I'll pull it off slowly so that if you miss a spot, you can lay it back down and go back over it. My sweet daughter is going to take that and throw it in the bathtub. Normally, if I were not live, I would just go right now to my sink, and with cold water, I would wash that out, and they are reusable. But since I'm live, then my daughter volunteered that she would take it for me until I get off here. So I'll throw it in water so it doesn't get, like, the paste doesn't dry inside the stencil. And then when I'm done, I'll wash it. So hey, Sam. Hey, Tina. Hey, Priscilla. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm just going to set this to the side so that it can dry. But I want to show you guys. That's what we've got right now. And that's going to be the edge of our cake. And so I'm going to set it back here so I don't hopefully put my finger in it or anything. And this is our cake base. So I just used the Dollar Tree, the little styrofoam. You get these at the Dollar Tree. It's a 2-pack. And I think I did 3 packs of them so that it was tall enough. And then when I glued it with the hot glue, I was careful to only glue around the outer edge and not put the glue in the middle, because I've done that, and then you can't get your skewers to go like through the cake. Hey, Karen, thanks for watching. Jennifer, how are you guys? Hey, Tina. Glad you, hope you dodged those storms that went through Kentucky. I know it kind of came close to you through London, but it was crazy. So, I'm going to, let's see. I would normally wait on that to dry and then put it. But since I'm letting that dry, let's make something to go on the cake. So we'll make a macaron. And I'm going to use the light pink clay to make a macaron. I've got so much stuff thrown all over my table right now because, like I said, I am not at all prepared for this live. So I apologize. Normally I am more ready. Let's see. I threw some different molds, and I'm going to use this mold here. I got this off of Amazon. It does have some stuff in it, but I'm just going to use this for my macaron. You can make them easily by hand without the mold too. But I like to kind of make a ball and then smooth it out. Raining. Well, right now it's sunny here in Indiana, but that's kind of been rare. It's the first day in a while we've had it be sunny here. So I'm going to push that in, and I like roll the ball so that it's smooth in the macaron before I put it in there so it doesn't get the wrinkles on top. Hey Jenna, how are you today? Thanks for watching. The 31 days of content has been a lot of fun. Did you need anything else? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. My daughter came in to take that. She was just making sure I didn't need any other assistance. So I'm just going to push this down in this mold. Thanks for sprinkling, Jenna. And then I like to just cut when it is taller than the mold. I cut that extra off. So I'm going to push that in there. And the same on this side, it's a little taller, so I'll cut it off. And then I'm going to see if I have I know I have a cookie cutter that's close to that size for the center. I don't want it like huge, but I want it, I think I'll do this one and then roll it out is what I'll do. Because that one's a little smaller than I want, but when I roll it, it'll get bigger. Hey, Teresa. Sorry I missed your class on Wednesday. It's been crazy. I went to Vegas and, well, I'm not super into Las Vegas. I'm more of a, I just like to craft. So I took my craft supplies with me and made a hat. Then we'll just pop this right out of the mold. And I'll make a center. I'm going to make the center, I think I'm going to make it black since it's Pink-O-Ween. I was thinking white originally, but I'll do black. My comments have been acting up really bad lately too, and unfortunately I was so excited because no one was able to flip their camera after the update, but mine never updated, and randomly it updated, so now I cannot flip my camera either. So I'm with you guys now. So I'm just gonna throw my rolling pin at myself. Let me grab that. I'll roll this out. I don't know why. I cannot sit down and craft. It's not in me. So I'll roll that. Cut it for my macaron. And then I want it to be a little bit larger than this. So I'm going to roll it so that it makes it bigger. And then we'll set it in the middle. So we have our macaron, and then I'm going to, I've done before where I made the wings with clay, but I just got these from the Crafty Ma'am. She was selling them, and I'm going to use these wings. And now the question is, black wings or pink wings? Let's see. What do you guys think? Let me scoot this over. Do you like it with the black wing or the pink wing? That's awesome, Jenna. 1,500. I've never won anything like that. I won a poker tournament. One time I was on a cruise ship and I won a poker tournament and I got a trophy of the cruise ship. And then another time I won like a pretty good hand and I only got $500. So I've never been a $1,500. You don't feel sorry for me. Okay, well, yeah, I miss it. I like it when you can, especially with like the chalk couture stuff, because I'm doing words and stuff like that all the time. So it's frustrating when people can't read them. Black, black, black. Okay, we'll do black. So you can make bat wings with clay, but I'm just going to do the easy with her bat wings. Okay. I think I'll just add a little bit. I'm going to use the Fast Grab Tacky Glue, and let's see. I think I want to make a slot because these are just a really soft material. So in order for it to actually kind of go into this, I'm going to poke a hole in the side. So I'm just going to take this tool and kind of poke in and give it something to go into. Set this out of my way here. Hey, Elsa. Eliza, is it Eliza? Okay, yeah, so we'll put that there, and we'll put a little of the glue in there so it doesn't fall out. That's cute. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Make sure you're straight across from it and just poke that in there. Add a little glue. And put our wing in there. Cute. I think we should put eyes on it. Give it little eyes. Let's see. I've got these. These will be cute little eyes. They're like the little beads. So I'm going to use Liquid Fusion for that. I don't know. I could probably use the Fast Grab, but I'm going to use Liquid Fusion. So I'm just making a few things to put onto my cake when it's done. Hey, Christine. Thank you, Jenna. Hey, Tammy. So we got it, some little eyes. And then I'm going to set it over here and hopefully not knock it down or mess it up. And I'll let that sit there for a minute. And then let's see. We could make a lollipop to go on top of it too. I'm trying to think of some things. I had a bunch of stuff that was pre-made, but like last year I made a Halloween cake on a live and it's all the same colors and I didn't want to basically make the same thing twice. So I did not have any Pink-O-Ween stuff made up. So I thought, well, now I can show you guys how to make stuff if you're not sure. Thanks, Michelle. I should be using some of these cookie cutters that I have around here. I do have a few cookie cutters, but... So we'll do pink and black. Hey, Mom. Thanks for watching. Oh, Sandra, I'm live. This is not the replay. Thanks for watching, Mom. I'm live. I'm with the 31 days of content with the Sweet Success Studio. So we have all worked all month long and tried very hard to post something every day on our page for 31 straight days, which honestly is a lot harder than it sounds, especially this time of year. Like this time of year, we're doing a lot of running and getting ready for summer. And so yeah, it was a lot of fun though. And I'm so happy that the Sweet Success Studio encouraged me to do this because I would have never done it on my own. So I'm just rolling a worm and I'm going to make it into a lollipop. I don't know why I left my bracelets on because they drive me nuts when I craft. Again, with not being prepared. Hey, Jill. Set those out of the way. So I'm just going to roll this out into a worm. Probably, I think that's good. Set that to the side and then do the same with this one. I could use my acrylic block for this also, but just doing my hands. So when you roll it, I'm using like the back part of my hands and not my fingers. Hey, Tasha. So what's everybody working on right now? Or I know there's a lot of people are doing the 4th of July. I have been. This is the first Halloween thing I've made. I've been making strawberry things for my dining room, but I think I finally got it. 31 days of content did that one pretty good for me. So now I'm ready to move on. And I like Halloween. So I'm going to make some Halloween stuff. Okay, so I've got the two. And then I'm just going to set them together. And then I'm going to take my hand and do like one's forward and one's back to twist it. One forward and one back. And you can leave it kind of like that where it's bumpy, which is fun. Or you can also go and roll over it and kind of smash it together. Aw, thanks, Sam. I liked it. It was fun making them. All right, and then I'll grab my icing smoother. And we're going to cut the end off because the ends are never good. They're always a little wonky. And then I'm just going to turn it in and roll it into a lollipop. I don't know how big I want it. I think that's going to be big enough. And then when I cut this piece, I cut it at an angle going out and away from it, so that when you fold it down, it lays flat to the bottom. Like that. So we've got a lollipop. And then this we'll make something with it. We'll make another lollipop. We'll make a smaller one. So I'm just going to kind of roll it in a little more so it gets longer. And then we'll make a small lollipop. And again, I want to cut that end off because it's just junk. And then I'm just going to put that into a bowl so it doesn't get wasted. Heck, we might even use it for something else. So we'll roll this into our lollipop also. Hey, Janice. Welcome in. Okay, so we've kind of got two different looks. We've got the smooth edge and then we've got the more bumpy edge. And then larger and smaller. So we'll have what we need, hopefully, for the cake. And then I'm sure by now that this is dry. We'll double check. I did use sometimes, you know what? This is not dry. Sometimes when I use like this is a shimmery paste, it takes longer for it to dry. So I am going to, unfortunately, I'm going to have to hit it with my hairdryer. Yeah, it's on. So do that real quick. Just get this dry so we can use it. I should have put my ceiling fan on and then it would have helped. Helping. And actually, I was thinking too, I had made a pinwheel, and I'll grab it. I made it a little bit before I went live so that it had some time to dry and will hopefully not lose its shape. So if you want to learn how to make a pinwheel, I learned from Carly with Crafting in Chaos with Carly. So she has a tutorial on her page where she can show you how to make this. But they're really easy and they're a lot of fun to make. And I'm just going to put a skewer in. I'm being careful not to come through the front or back of it. And then let's find a straw for it. Somewhere I brought straws over. Let's see. Do we want to do a gold straw? Or one of the pink straws? I almost think, which one? So here's our cake edge, is this color. And then which straw? Should I do the gold straw or the pink straw? I know, it's like no matter what you do. Or if you don't want something to dry, then the fan's drying it, and then, yeah, it's always a problem. So I don't know, gold straw or pink straw. And so far we've got this as well. So we've got black, white, and that color pink. And I think on this, I'm going to top it with black clay, if that's helpful. So while I wait for you guys to tell me, I see pink. I'll go ahead and start gluing this onto my styrofoam. Pink, pink. I'm just going to use hot glue for that. Do a line. Gold, pink, pink, gold. Let me see with this thing. We'll go run some of this hot glue down. orange. Pink, pink. I'm going to just add a little seam right here, like some glue along that seam. And if you're just hopping on, this is just a piece of foam sheet, and I chalked the argyle pattern onto it. So we have our cake, looks like this. Not in this group of people. What? Gold straw, too much pink. Not in this group of people. That's true. We like pink around here, don't we? So I see more pink. You say black. I don't think I have a black, but I am going to put black clay on top. So we'll do that next. I'm all over the place, you guys. And somebody let me know when it's almost time for me to get off of here, or else I'll totally go over. So after me, though, at 6 o'clock is Raymond the Evercrafter. So you can go to him at 6 o'clock if I don't pay attention. No such thing as too much pink around these parts. That's right. All right. So I'm going to do this black. And I am going to use one of my Crafty Man cutters for this. I've got hot glue strings going everywhere. It's a mess over here. I felt something hard in this clay. There it is. Pull that out. I maybe should have got more clay, but we'll see. Where did I put my rolling pin? Found it. I need a different setup. I don't like this chair to this table because I do stand. I like stand every time I do clay. I'll move this so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just rolling out this black clay. We like pink. Got hot glue on my rolling pin. So I got the cutter from Crafty Ma'am, and I want to make sure, yeah, that's plenty big enough. So we'll use this. Hey Shannon with an E. How are you? I'm excited to see you go live. Are you going live with Tina? Or Teresa? You're in the Canada live? So pull that off. And I totally did not oil this cutter, but looks like I got lucky. And then I'm just going to clean the edges off. So tap in around where the edges are rough. And Michelle, if you want to, feel free to put your name out there for where people can get this cutter if they want it. She's the Crafty Ma'am, so if you want a big cutter like that, she can make them. She can make them really big. I have one even bigger. But see how it kind of leaves it rough? So I'm just going around and smoothing it out as good as I can. With the clay, it's real easy. You just tap it and it goes down. This is going to be the icing for the cake. So we'll put some glue. We'll use tacky glue. Thanks, Jennifer. So this is the seam, so we're gonna make sure the seam right here stays to the back. So I'm gonna kind of pick like the uglier edge of this and put it toward the back. Lay that there. And then I'm going to do it like this for ease. I'm just gonna flip it upside down and add glue out to the edges of these scallops so that they stick down to that craft foam. If it were clay, it would just stick right to itself. But since it's the foam, I'm putting some glue down. And I'll try to move right along because I do want to at least get something on this thing before my time's up. Okay, so I put glue on all those and now they'll stick down. Just kind of fold them down gently. And you can even take and go around and like trim it with some sprinkles or something like that around the edges too. I will. I just don't know that I will right now. Oops. Okay, so we got that. And then I made a reel, or I actually was doing a video of making this. So if you want to see how I made this, you can go and catch that. It's on my page. It has not gone all away yet. So I'm going to make this kind of be in the back. So I'm going to face it towards me. And then I need to cut this off because it's way too long. I left my black clay sitting out. I better put that away. Hey, Carly. I'm starting to feel like I'm in chaos myself over here right now. Foot shaped. Oh yeah, Michelle, she can make any kind of cutters. I'm convinced. So let's see. There they are. So I'm just going to use these cutters and cut this off a little bit. And I cut it at an angle so that it makes it sharper to stick down in. And there's my seam. So I'll stick that there. And I probably will trim the tassel a little bit. I want it, but I don't want it that long. I should probably get better scissors that actually cut material. Hey, Shay. So we cut that. Of course, all the little pieces fell into my clay. And then I will go ahead and put the straw on this, and definitely had a lot more people say pink than gold. So we're going to do pink. Let's see how tall do we want it. I think I want it about... I cut the straw first. That way I'm not trying to shove the straw through the styrofoam, but just the wood stick. So I cut the straw to be about how tall I want it, like sticking from there, if that makes sense. And then I'll leave the wood and trim it off. But is that how tall I want it compared to I think I want it even just a little shorter because I don't want them to be the exact same height. I'm wanting some different height in there. That may be too short. That's too short. Try again. Okay. And then I'm going to do just a touch of hot glue on this stick so that it'll hold that straw to it. Right there. So we got our little pinwheel. Again, if you want to see how to make the pinwheel, Carly's watching Crafting and Chaos with Carly. She has a video on her page that shows how to make one. Just cut that off. And if I would have had more time and would have planned, I would have like put some rhinestones and stuff to give it a little extra bling, but I did not do that today. So I could go back though later and do it. But for the sake of not running out of time and getting nothing on my cake, I want to just get some stuff on here. So we've got that. And then, let's see. I don't know. We'll set this lolly off to the side. I don't know if I want, I like the bigger one. And I don't even think I'm going to put it on a stick. I'm just going to, I mean, I've got to use a stick to put on the thing, but I'm not putting any straw onto it. So I'll add just a little glue to the stick and put it in the lollipop. And these are still wet, so you got to be careful that you don't smash it. Actually, I'm gonna stick it. I'll stick it in here first, and then we'll stick it in the. Like that. And I have the little bat that we made back here. We'll grab her again. She's gonna need some sort of, let's see, I don't know. She might need to be on a little bit of a straw. Then again, she might not. She might just sit right there. Yeah, I think she's cute sitting right there. And she sticks because the clay's wet still. So we'll put her there. And then I have this cute little ghosty. Let's see, does she sit? She looks cute on there like that. So I'll put a little bit of a stick to hold her on. Does this fit? Yeah, so she fits on the stick because she's actually a bead. I got her from Temu when we could get stuff from Temu. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's see, 5:40. So I still got 20 minutes. I'm doing great. I thought I was going to definitely not even, I didn't think I was going to get anywhere near this much done. So I'm glad about that. Okay, that's taken forever. We'll do this one. Hey, Lydia. Put just a little bit of glue on there and stick that on there. So we got that. And then I can do some of the rhinestones or like the sprinkles around the edge because I do have plenty of time. I didn't think I would have any time, so I'm doing good. I'll set this to the side. You'll want to clean your cutter off too, or else it'll get on your next one. I've got these sprinkles. They're from the Primitive Pumpkin. I don't know. She had all this stuff for $6, so it was really a good deal. And I'll grab a tray somewhere. Here it is. Thank you, Tracy. So yeah, this is what it is so far. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the edge with the sprinkles and stuff. And I'm trying to decide with this thing, I didn't make that stick long enough, and so it's wanting to fall backwards. So we'll just keep pulling it forward, it'll be fine. Let's see. I think I want to stay more pink than what all this is though, because it's all just pink right now. So I hate to go adding too much. I've got these star sequins I could do around it. A couple different colors of star sequins we could put on there. And then, let's see. Those are kind of the wrong color, pink. I've got so much stuff. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some pink sprinkles. Let's see, I'll grab these. This is good pink. Okay, sorry, I'm back. This is some one of Tina's pink mixes. So I got it from Tina's Tasteful Treasures, and if she's on here too. So if you want some sprinkles or anything like that, go to her page. So we'll put these on there. And I'm just going to use tacky glue to put them on, since it's more like sequins than rhinestones. And I'm going to start with, let's see, just doing, this is when lives go wrong right here. So this has all kinds of little things, but it's all pink and it's cute. And where the glue is not, I'll just brush this off when it dries, because since it's wet clay, it's kind of sticking to the wet clay. But after it dries, I'll take it off. I keep making the mistake of setting this tacky glue the wrong way instead of using the holder that I have here. Southern California, hello. Thanks for watching, guys. This morning, well, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, Sam with Kome's Crafting Corner was on, and she made a Christmas cactus, a crazy, cute, cheerful Christmas cactus. I don't know, it wasn't that, but she said a lot of C words, and it was really cute. She made a Christmas cactus, so go check her replay out if you missed it. And then after her was Erica, and she made a cute little ice cream cone holder. And then next after that was me, Shannon with Cranny Creations. And after me is Raymond at all the pink stuff. Somebody says too much pink, not around here. We like pink. We like pink a lot. Just throw it all. I know. Well, that's, I mean, it's on there. It's all that matters. And it really doesn't go. It's not Halloween. There's shells, there's butterflies, but it looks cute and sparkly, so we don't care. We like sparkly things. Darn this glue. I know I have another one that's not open down here. I need to use it. This one's like out, so it's taking forever. We'll open a new one. Carl. Yes, Carl the Christmas cactus. I knew that. Carl. He's adorable. I'll do 2 at once. Yeah. I have glitter all over my whole house. I know you guys are my people and you understand. You probably have it all over your whole house too. Earlier I walked out to the other room and I was like, someone was stabbing my foot. I was like, what in the heck? And I had a bunch of rhinestones stuck on my feet. Like, why is it they always stick so quick to your feet? But when you're trying to make them flip and stick, they don't stick to nothing. It's like something about carpet makes them flip the right way. Okay. There's no point. The vacuum's like, it's a joke. It doesn't get it. But, it's okay. And also, it's between glitter and dog hair. My dogs don't even come in here, and they're little, but they shed so bad. I have 2 little chihuahuas, and they shed like crazy. Okay. So there's that. And it looks messy, but it'll look better after it dries, and I'll go around and with a dry brush and dust it off, and it'll be fine. So I'm going to set that down there for right now. And I want to put some I know, right, Sam? Let's see. What else do I have? I've got some other things that we can put on here. I've got this cute corn candy that we can lay. Let me move the dog hair. It's ridiculous. I don't know where this is coming from. Let me grab these. Thank you, Jenna. It's like it was in my glue, because my glue sits down on the floor. I guess that's my problem. It's not on the floor, it's on a shelf, but it's on the bottom shelf. Okay. I don't know. Should we just lay that on there? Do you guys like that or no? The candy corn. Or I have a donut that we could put there. Let's see what's it. I think the donut would block the bat. Just lay the candy corn like sideways. Or I have some cute blingy roses. We could do those on there. Like a black. Thanks, Cheryl. What do you guys think? Should we do, oh, this, does that look cute? Is that too much? No, that's the wrong color. If I do anything, I think, let's see. I could set the rose on there, and then I could kind of like lean the candy corn. Donut's too big. I agree. I think the donut's way too big. What else do we have? We have these little bats too. Oh, let's see. What's it do? That's cute. We'll glue a bat like right here to the front of the lollipop to give it a little something. Yeah, the black rose definitely blended too much. I like the pink, the light pink. So I'm going to use, since this is the hard plastic, I'll use the liquid fusion glue and glue this bat on. And then we'll put this one here. Thank you. This came, Crystal just released these candy corns, and this is one of hers from Glitz and Glue. I don't know. I think the candy corn wants to just lay. To get it at an angle, it doesn't like it. And then, let's see. I need some black sprinkles. So I want to put just a little bit on the top of like the bat, the macaron bat. So let's see. I'll pick out a few. Let me dump them in here, and then we'll kind of pick and choose what ones we want. I've got glue like dripping down the thing. Put some pink and black balls and stuff on there. I'm just picking out anything that's the wrong color I'm not using. And I'm throwing half of it. And we'll add a few stars on it. Okay. And I probably will keep messing with it, but I think that's good enough for now. Got my cute little Pink-O-Ween cake. And again, at 6 o'clock, so here in 5 minutes, Raymond's going to be on with the Evercrafter. It's like the hyphen Evercrafter, or is it it's like the underscore one, the lower, the underscore Evercrafter. So go check him out here in just a few, and be sure tomorrow to tune back in. At 3 o'clock, the Paper Sweeties is going to kick us off, and then at 4, it's going to be the Crafty Creations and More, and at 5, this is all Eastern time, Glitzy Creations by Ginger, and then at 6 o'clock, we have Tina with Tina's Tasteful Treasures, ending the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you, Tina. I enjoy crafting with you guys, and I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate if you would give me a follow if you don't already. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you over on Raymond's page. Bye, guys. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, thanks, Jenna. Bye. Thank you, Carly.